Hi there, dear Pisces. To all of my sun, moon, and rising sign Pisces, this is your intuitive message for Gemini season. I am Ankhi Sunu, and everybody's a Gemini, including you, dear Pisces. And so Pisces, the wisdom and guidance that has come forth for you this Gemini season. And so let me just explain. So everybody's a Gemini, including you. Why? Because it's Gemini season, so we're all experiencing the energy, as well as Gemini is somewhere in your birth chart, dear Pisces. And so because that energy is somewhere in your birth chart and it is Gemini season, this is the time for, no matter what your sun sign is, to tap into the wisdom and guidance that Gemini has for you this season. I haven't done these videos in a while, and so I really felt inspired to do them. And so Pisces, this is your message for Gemini season. Dear Pisces, Gemini for you generally is in a place in astrology called the fourth house. Now I say generally because if you are a Pisces who knows your own specific natal chart, or if I've done your natal chart for you, Gemini may be in a different house specifically for you. But generally for all Geminis, we actually look to the fourth house when we want to understand how. Generally for all Pisces, and I say that generally for all Pisces, Gemini is on the fourth house for when we want to look at how Gemini energy is showing up for you. So dear Pisces, what is the fourth house? The fourth house in astrology actually deals with house and home. What does your house and home look like? How does your house and home feel? What is the energy and vibe in your physical house and home, or wherever you call home? Or also, dear Pisces, because the fourth house also deals with how maybe you were raised, or even like your mother, like your roots, like where you come from. So it may be like, your city and state where you were born, or the house that you were raised in, and also the beliefs and what you were taught as a child, like what is rooted in you from your upbringing. But generally speaking, it is also, where you have set down roots, like your actual house and home, and the energy within your house and home. So dear Pisces, having Gemini there in the fourth house, Gemini is a sign that likes playfulness. It is a sign of almost like your sign Pisces, where y'all have the two fish. Gemini has like the twins, right? Or the happy face, sad face. So there's like this dual energy of, it's not one-sided. I don't want to say good or bad, like, you know what I mean? But it's dual energy, it's nuance. And so how are these aspects of you, your own dual energy, if you will, your own, however you want to, there's so many ways to look at dual energy, how your moods are. When are you happy? How are you sad? Feminine and masculine, heart energy versus mental energy. Like, how are all of these, like these two things, right, harmonizing as one, specifically in your house and home? And why, dear Pisces, is your house and home important this Gemini season? Because it's where you wake up. It's where you go to bed. It's probably where you eat dinner most of the time. It's where, the people who are closest to you in terms of family, if you have family living with you, or close friends or relatives who, you share a house with or living space with, right? All of this is playing a role in how you are experiencing home and what home means to you, Pisces. And so, dear Pisces, this Gemini season, because Gemini deals with communication also, so Pisces, this may be a good time for you to begin communicating with the people in your house and home about house and home things, and before you even open your mouth to communicate, because Pisces, you are a water sign, so that with water, sometimes you are very much in tune with your emotions. So really kind of get clear for a second on your emotions. Like, what do you like about your home environment? What do you wish was different? What are you intuitively feeling? Maybe even the physical, the beautification of your house and home. Like, you may be feeling like you want to do something new with your house and home. And this might just kind of be feelings for you, Pisces. But Gemini is saying, let's declare it. Let's say it out loud. Gemini is kind of fun energy. It's not going to take it too seriously. So like if you say you want purple walls, okay, let's talk about it. You want the walls to be purple. What kind of purple? What shade of purple? Light purple, lilac, lavender, dark, and how would that impact the people in your home? Or maybe there's a certain space in your own personal home, dear Pisces, that needs to become like a sacred space that's just for you. And maybe that's where you paint the walls purple. So maybe not your whole house. I'm saying purple. I don't know why I'm saying purple, but I know for a lot of Pisces, because amethyst for a lot of Pisces is their birthstone. And so it's one of the birthstones. And so, you might be drawn to purple. And so again, like maybe creating that one sacred space in your home is where you put all that purple or all that, whatever it is that you're wanting to bring fantasy and, your imagination and your intuition and all those sorts of things, all the things that you're feeling, like how do you put it in actual physical space? And so Gemini season is like, yeah, let's talk about it. Let's be clear about it. Let's communicate that. Like, let's play around with those ideas and have fun with them. And so, yeah, dear Pisces, this is the time to really look at the house and home. And again, Gemini is communication energy. So look at how are you communicating with those that you share living space with and dwelling space. And do you feel like you're able to communicate communicate with those that you love? And Pisces, you may feel like you're communicating it because people should just know how you feel, right? As a feeling sign. But we're in Gemini season, and Gemini is asking for words. Gemini is asking for communication. So however you need to communicate, even if it's journaling and getting all of your thoughts and feelings out first so that you can communicate them to others, whether good or bad, right? It just might be something you're vulnerable and feel like, I don't know if I can share this with people. Get it out with yourself first. Talk it, open your voice memos and just like talk it out, or journal and write it out, because Gemini energy likes words and communication. Do that with yourself first and then share it with others. And have fun with it. So dear Pisces, this is the kind of like an introduction to the more extended version of this reading. If you would like to go deeper with me in this wisdom and guidance that Gemini season has for you, dear Pisces, go to the link down below to get access to your extended message to this reading, to this message. It's at my Linktree / the Tonya Poole, and just click on the shop, and then you can download the extended message here. We're going to look at more deeply about your house and home. I'm going to pull an oracle card to give further insight and wisdom and guidance. And so if that sounds like something you're interested in, go to that link there and get access to the Pisces extended reading for Gemini season. And it's very economical. It's a small love offering for that. Also, in my description box below, you'll see the link to Portals to Power, my new e-course that I'm super excited about. I'm really, really excited about this one. This one's kind of been building in my spirit for a while, and it just kind of like, boom, now's the time. And Portals to Power is really for those who are really at the crossroads of a level up. Simply put, if you're at the crossroads of a level up, whether your whole life as a whole or just certain aspects of your life where you're being called within to like grow and expand, really like grow to your next level self, Portals to Power is for you. Now, I made the introduction class to Portals to Power absolutely free because I only want the people who really feel called to be in Portals to Power to sign up for it. So the introduction is free to kind of give you a little taste of the class. Not really little taste, because it's a full introduction, the full 30-minute introduction class. But also so you can assess if this is for you. So you can listen to the introduction to Portals to Power absolutely free. And if you feel like it is for you and you're ready, then I highly encourage that you sign up for it now while it is at the introductory price. It will be at the price that you see today until June 10th. So you want to make sure if it's for you that you get it at the best price possible. All right. So that is my message for you all, dear Pisces, this Gemini season. And again, if you want to delve deeper, make sure you get the extended to this message. And until we speak again, dear Pisces, I'm wishing you so much peace and love.